So after his controversial sending off of the weekend against Tottenham Hotspur, Bruno Fernandes' red card has been rescinded. It has been wiped from his record. Man United appealed against it, but this red card will no longer stand. So his ban for games against Villa, Brentford and West Ham has been rescinded. He'll be available for all those matches. He was of course already available for Manchester United's next match in the Europa League against FC Porto in midweek, but now he'll be available in the Premier League too. So let's have a look at the official word here from the Premier League, from the club and everybody else involved. So full article over on bbcsport.uk. Shout out to those guys for covering this. So Manchester United's captain Bruno Fernandes has avoided a ban after the club successfully appealed against his red card in Sunday's loss to Tottenham. The 30-year-old was shown a straight red card for a foul on a Spurs midfielder who was James Maddison and would have faced a 3-match suspension for serious foul play. However, United successfully argued that the decision to send him off was wrong, and Fernandes will now be available for his side's forthcoming Premier League fixtures against Aston Villa, Brentford and West Ham. Erik ten Hag's side were 1-0 down at the time when Fernandes was sent off and proceeded to lose 3-0, their third league defeat of the campaign already. The incident came in the 42nd minute at Old Trafford, with Fernandes slipping and sticking out a leg to catch Maddison halfway up his shin as he went to go past him. Never a red card, that's my view. That's what he said after the match. But I do agree that it's a foul. So the referee tried to tell me that he saw it was a clear contact with my studs. No, I did not touch him with the studs or even the foot. It was my ankle. It is a clear foul. If he wants to give me a yellow because they are going to the counter-attack, then I agree. But more than that, no, it's not the case. So yeah, interesting stuff. So I mean, I said at the time that I could understand why the referee gave the red card in the heat of the moment. I can also understand why VAR didn't overturn it, because it wasn't a clear and obvious mistake. It wasn't like mistaken identity, a ball crossing the byline, or something like that. It wasn't on that level of mistake. But I could also understand it if it was a yellow card at the same time, and I think that's kind of what the disciplinary board has done, really. And Man United fans can definitely feel aggrieved at this. I totally understand. It's good that the ban has been overturned, but they might say that, we had a chance when if Fernandes kept on the pitch and we had 11 men. I respectfully disagree with that sentiment, because Man United were being absolutely mullered. I think, as Gary Neville said it as well, they were being absolutely mullered before that when it was 11v11. Having Fernandes on the pitch would have helped, of course, but it wouldn't have made a difference. Spurs were going to win that game no matter what. They were absolutely all over United. They wouldn't have won it as easily as they did, of course, but my word, they were poor Man United. That's the biggest thing. And I said that in my reaction video to the sending off as well. That's the main thing. That's the main takeaway for Man United fans. And in fairness, they are not complaining about that at all. They're not complaining about the red card so much. It was the performance of the 11 players on the pitch and the 10 remaining players by the finish. That was the real problem there. That was the real kind of gripe from them. So I totally understand it. I understand why it's been rescinded, because he does slip. It does slip. It is effectively dangerous play, but I don't think it's not deliberate. I don't think he's actually properly gone out to hurt him, but it could have easily been a terrible tackle, by the kind of definition of it. You could have had a really nasty leg or a knee injury or something like that. That could have easily happened with that tackle. Deliberate or not, it was still a bad foul, and I totally understand why the referee gave a red card in the heat of the moment, but I also understand why it's been rescinded. Because I think a 3-match ban for that is harsh. That's effectively what you're doing there with a red card. It's a 3-match ban, unless they decide to go back and give you more, but that's the standard punishment for a straight red card in the Premier League. So there we go, guys. United fans can rest easy because their captain, Fantastic, will be back for the weekend. He'll probably play midweek as well on Thursday. But yeah, what do you guys think? Were the disciplinary board correct to get rid of that red card for Fernandes? Do you agree with that decision? Do you not? Do you think it should have been a red card? Do you think it should have been a yellow card? Where do you stand on it? Let us know in the comments below. And of course, keep it tuned to thefootballchronicle.com to see much more video content on the beautiful game just like this.